All right, if you joined me from my IG channel, I thank you. Welcome to Mystic Twin Oracle over here at YouTube. I am trying something new, and if you are just joining me from YouTube, I thank you. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share if you feel like this would resonate with someone in your life. We are going to expand on a card that I previously pulled over an IG kind of for these mini readings. It was the divine in me honors the divine in you. Okay, so this was pulled in like a minute and 30 read that I did over there, and those are just really quick readings. Maybe that's all you need, and that's a beautiful thing. But if you followed me over here, maybe you want to know more. So let's talk about it. The divine in me honors the divine in you. All right, Spirit, what is the message? What is the message for the collective? The divine in me honors the divine in you. I do love that. What is the message for the collective and anyone in the collective who needs this message at this time? Okay, a few cards flew over there. Give me 1 second. Normally I don't put these back, but you know what? Here on YouTube, I have more time, which is kind of nice, and that's kind of why I did this, was because Instagram wasn't allowing me to post my longer videos, so I just took it as a sign, and I kind of got the download that I should be doing that anyways, and YouTube is just kind of a platform to expand on. I have a little bit more time here. And I kind of like that because the messages, I was feeling kind of rushed in IG because I know people want, you know, quick things on IG. It's like quick photos, quick pictures. So I'm going to be able to take a little bit more time with it, or just the same amount of time I was taking on IG before I kind of got the download that I needed to switch platforms. So here I am. Thank you, YouTube. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Right? Surf the serenity. So you could be a surfer, right? Male or female, something to do with the ocean, but surfing the serenity. What is surfing, right? Surfing is really being one with the water, right? Being able to read the waves, surf the serenity. And I think of the water as like emotions and like the tide, and being that, you know, we are of water, and I think of tidal pulls, and again, like emotions, like the ebbs and the flows of the ocean. So, you know, that divine energy, you know, that Gaia energy is very alive. When you think of the ocean is alive, right? You are riding, right? When you're surfing in that serenity, you become one, right, with the divine. And it's kind of like the divine in me honors the divine in you. So I think of it like, as, let's say you are a surfer. You don't have to be a surfer for this to resonate, but let's just imagine, right? You could surf, or maybe you are a surfer, right? But imagine when you watch someone surfing, it's like there is this it's like what's the word? It's not a synchronicity. It's like you are writing something that's naturally forming from, like, right, the aliveness that is the earth, that is Gaia, that is the ocean, that is that, you know, beautiful kind of Yemaya goddess energy of water and life. And as you're doing that, you're honoring it, right? You're going with the flow, and in that you find serenity. I hear a lot of that, you know, I'm not a surfer myself, but I do know many surfers, and I hear that, you know, like when they're really stressed, like, I just need to jump in the water, right? Why do they feel called to do that? Because it brings in that serenity, right? You're honoring yourself in the water, which is like such a beautiful way to honor life, right? Honor life within yourself, honor life within life itself as you ride it. Literally, you're riding an alive thing. It's kind of a deep thought, but surf the serenity, right? Honoring that divine in you, that is seen in so many different ways. Peace, it starts with releasing the bullshit. You know, again, it's funny. So the surfing thing's kind of big here, and it's like, I'm picking up on water a lot. So this could have to do a lot with like emotion, you know, kind of like releasing. And it's funny because we're kind of just coming on the other side of like a big super moon energy. So like a huge release. I mean, I've personally felt it myself, you know, like a lot of purging, a lot of crying, a lot of releasing. And that's like such a beautiful energy, right? To be able to do that, to be able to feel your emotions and then let them go, right? Let them go like water. Let people are like water. We let them go. Emotions are like water. We let them go. We let them flow, you know, with the tide, with the rise and the fall of the tide, right? We have to do that. We have to allow. So heavy on the surfing theme, it's so funny. And I love that. It's such a beautiful thought. Like I can see it in my mind's eye. So, you know, peace starts with releasing the bullshit. And, you know, I think of surfers like they're so carefree, right? Surfing the serenity, right? Finding that peace with just like, and again, I just use that thought process, but it's like, you know, surfers surf when they're happy. Surfers surf when they're stressed. Surfers surf like dancers dance, like artists paint, like, you know, it is a form of meditation. It is a form of release, and whatever that resonates for you, however that, you know, flows into your life, right? That is the divine in you, honoring the divine, right? Honoring anything that you put that time, energy, and effort to, right? It could be anything, whatever it is that you do that brings you peace, that brings you that serenity. You know, it could just be, it could be so many things. It could be, you know, being a parent, if that resonates with you. Oh, interesting, this connects. That's really cool. The photo of the two flowers here connects. So yeah, I feel like those two messages really go beautifully together. It flows like the ocean flows. It's so funny how it kind of comes together like that. But I love that energy. I love that energy for you. And again, with the water, like it has, you know, whether this has to do with like something resonating with the ocean, maybe you live near the ocean, maybe you're being called to go check out the ocean. Definitely don't go in it if you're anywhere in the LA area because it just rained, but it is a sight to see in the rain, right? The water changes so much, right? It's a different type of ocean when you're watching it in the rain. You definitely don't want to go in it. It's dirty. But to observe it is very powerful while it's raining. It's surging in different ways, just like we do. And there's even a serenity in that, right? In the release of that. So the power of serenity, again, surf the serenity, the power of serenity now. Also an amazing book. If you haven't read it, I'm feeling called to share it. The Power of Now, right? Being present in the moment. It's an older book that will never lose its relevance. Sorry, I'm feeling very tongue-tied today. In the now. You like that? The power of serenity now, right? And koi fish. Oh, okay. So koi fish. A dear friend of mine has some really beautiful koi fish, and I've had even a job that I worked at in a corporate world had these giant koi fish that you could go and feed my lunch break. So I was very, even in a corporate world when I had that job, I could go and feed these koi fish, and they're like dogs. They get huge. But the cool thing is they're tiny goldfish, right? I watched my friend, you know, with these tiny little goldfish, essentially. And they grow in their environment. They grow for as much space as they have and for as happy as they are. And they get to be ginormous. I mean, they're huge. Their heads are massive. I mean, they hit your hand and you feel that with force. But what I'm saying is the power of serenity, right? To be able to grow in your environment, right? To flow in the water, to love the power of now, being present in that beautiful moment, enjoying your home space. I hear that. So, lilies. Something, lily pads. Interesting. All right. Might be some significance for you there. But peace, right? Finding peace. Serenity is a huge theme in this, right? But the overall theme is the divine in me honors the divine in you, right? The divine is saying you will grow as big as you get if you stay in a healthy environment, right? You will grow to your environment. So don't ever limit yourself, right? I mean, we're not goldfish. We don't have to stay, but I'm saying, you know, expand, grow, take up space in the world. That is what the divine wants for you, right? There is a serenity in taking up space in that peaceful, serene state, right? Again, water, emotions, and here it's very calm. Again, serenity. So inner peace is my bitch. Something about lavender, right? I see this as lavender, and lavender is very calming, kind of really brings it in. I use lavender a lot with like my aromatherapy. And if you're ever looking to find some kind of very calming, or if you have children, you know, lavender is a really great essential oil to kind of wind down your evening or just bring calm into any part of your day. I'm feeling called to share that. So inner peace, right? Inner peace is my bitch, and I kind of feel like my roll dog. Like that's how it's kind of coming across. Like, you know, like my number one, like, you know, not like in the negative way of saying my bitch, because that could be said in so many different ways, right? And this is my only irreverent deck that I really kind of use this type of language. So most of my readings don't do that, but I do that here with this deck if it comes out. So yeah, I just feel like this has such a theme around emotions, the ocean, finding that connection with source, and something to do with kind of writing that, right? Writing it like you're a surfer, whether you are or not. You will find that serenity, you will find that peace, you will find that, you know, your roll dog, right? My inner peace is my bitch. Yeah, that it's inside of you. Like it's your, that's like your secret sauce. I don't know why I wanted to say that. I don't really ever say that. Secret sauce. But the divine is reminding me, right? The divine in you, okay, collective, honors the divine. The divine in, I was going to say it backwards, but I couldn't figure out how to, sorry, rewind, DJ. The divine in me honors the divine in you. The divine in me honors the divine in you. I feel like this is the divine saying that. Like, I feel like this is like, yes, we see that in people. We see that in earth angels that come in so many different forms in different parts of our day, through loved ones that we know, through people we've never met before, through strangers on the street, right? Earth angels are everywhere. But, and the divine is present in all that energy, you know, in that Gaia energy, in a flower that just like, what? But I feel like this is saying like the divine, like literally the divine honors the divine in you, right? When you tap into that. All right, well, that's what I see here for you. I hope this message finds whoever needs it. I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. And yeah, keep honoring that beautiful energy, serenity, peace, inner peace, calm, staying present in the now. The divine sees it, honors it. Honor it in others, honor it in yourself. All right, I hope you're well. Bye.